Hey kids, welcome back to Division. So let's take a review of what we did last time, and then we're going to step it up. Now the first problem we're going to try is 33 divided by 3. Just to review, you think to yourself, how many times does 3 go into 3? We know that is one time, because 3 times 1 equals 3. Then you subtract 3 minus 3 equals 0. Then we drop the 3. Now we're at how many times does 3 go into 3? One time, because 3 times 1 equals 3. Then we subtract. And your answer is just 11. Remember, they're not always going to come out even, but this is just a good review to practice the movements that come along with it. Let's keep going. 3 digits. Let's start it off easy. 333 divided by 3. It's the same process, just one more number this time. Follow me. 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 times 1 is 3. Subtract 3 minus 3 equals 0. Then drop the 3. 3 goes into 3 one time, because 3 times 1 equals 3. Subtract 3 minus 3 equals 0. Drop the 3. How many times does 3 go into 3? One time, because 3 times 1 equals 3. Subtract 0. No matter how many numbers you have, the process always stays the same. If we were to have another number here, it would just be drop, how many times, then subtract. The process continues repeating. The tricky part is remembering when to drop the number and when to subtract. So let's keep practicing together. Let's start with 428 divided by 4. Now, we do know that 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 times 1 equals 4. Subtract 4 minus 4 equals 0. Drop the 2. Does 4 go into 2 at all? It doesn't. So there are multiple ways to do this. Here's the first way. 4 times 0 is 0. 2 minus 0 equals 2. We drop the 8. Now we're into how many times does 4 go into 28? Well, look on your multiplication chart. We know that 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. So 4 times 7 equals 28. 28 minus 28 equals 0. So in this case, what we could have done is simply drop the 2 and drop the 8, but we're still practicing how to dissect these problems. So dropping the 2, subtract, dropping the 8, subtract, and then we ended up with 28 minus 28. Either way, we were going to end up with the same answer. Let's try another one. $656 divided by 5. Now this time it will be a tiny bit tougher, but no big deal. We got this. How many times does 5 go into 6? Well, 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. We can't go over, so we know that 5 times 1 equals 5. 6 minus 5 equals 1. Drop the 5. Now we got lucky in this one, because 5 goes into 15 how many times? Count with me. 5, 10, 15. So the answer is 3. 5 times 3 equals 15. Great. 15 minus 15 equals 0. Drop the 6. Now, how many times does 5 go into 6? We already practiced this one before. It goes in one time. 5 times 1 equals 5. 6 minus 5 equals 1. Do we have any more numbers to drop? No, but we do have a remainder 1. So our answer, 131, remainder 1. Let's keep going. 785 divided by 7. This time, I want you to truly follow me, so I'm going to go much slower. 7 goes into 7 how many times? 1. 7 times 1 equals 7. Subtract and drop the 8. 7 goes into 8 how many times? Once. Because 7 times 1 equals 7. 8 minus 7 equals 1. And then we drop the 5. How many times does 7 go into 15? If you're not sure, take out your multiplication chart. How many times does 7 can you go in 7s without going over 15? The answer is 2, because 7 times 2 equals 14. And then 15 minus 14 equals 1. So we have an answer of 112, remainder 1, with no more numbers to drop. Here is our final answer. Now let me give you one to do on your own. We're going to go with 987 divided by 7. While it is a big number, the process stays the same. I'm positive you can do this one. So pause the video, come back when you're ready. Now that you're back, let's give it a try together. 7 goes into 9 one time. 7 times 1 equals 7. 9 minus 7 equals 2. Drop the 8. Looking on your multiplication chart, how many times can 7 go into 28? We know 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 4 is 28. Good. 28 minus 28 equals 0. Drop the 7. How many times does 7 go into 7? Once. 7 times 1 equals 7. And we have a subtraction. 7 minus 7 equals 0. Any more numbers to drop? Nope. So our answer is 141. Kids, I think we should try just one more before we go off on our own. $484 divided by 6. Pause the video, give it a try on your own. Now that you're back, let's give this a try. Does 6 go into 4? No. Now, here's the thing. We could go the 0 process, and that's fine. However, this time I'm going to show you a small trick. If the number doesn't go into the first number, stretch it to the second number. So, does 6 go into 48? Use your multiplication chart. Let's find out. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. So we know that 6 times 8 is 48. Essentially what we did was we skipped one of the dropping numbers. Either way, we were going to end up with the same problem. Now we're just learning to be more efficient. 48 minus 48 equals 0. And drop the 4. Does 6 go into 4? No. So 6 times 0 equals 0. 4 minus 0 equals 4. Any more numbers to drop? No. We are all done here, so we have a remainder 4. Kids, I really hope this helps you with your math, with your division process. I hope you're having a lot of fun with this. We're going to keep practicing, so if it's still confusing, don't give up. We'll be doing more videos on this soon. Have a good time, kids. Hope to see you soon.